Picture this. You're nestled in the quiet sanctuary of your home, the soft hum of life around you. Believe in, perhaps with a gentle nod to yourself, that you've mastered the art of aging well. A morning stroll, a modest meal, a moment of rest. It feels enough, doesn't it? But what if I whispered a secret to you, one that might stir the calm waters of your certainty? What if the simplest threads of your daily tapestry, those unassuming habits you scarcely notice, were quietly unraveling the vibrant years you've yet to claim? I am Dr. Emily Carter, a companion to seniors like you for over 2 decades, guiding hands and hearts toward a fuller, richer life. Today I beckon you, those between 65 and 80, to pause and listen closely. There are 5 shadows lurking in your everyday, subtle, insidious habits that threaten to steal your strength, your clarity, your very independence. I implore you, journey with me to the end of this tale, for within these minutes lie treasures of wisdom, revelations so rare and vital they could reshape your tomorrows. The final secret? Oh, it's a quiet thunderclap, a truth too few dare to voice, yet it holds the power to lift you toward a bolder, brighter self. Stay with me, dear friend. Every word ahead is a lantern for your path. Now, before we get rolling, if you're new here, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss a single tip I share to help you live your best life. And if you're enjoying this so far, drop a 1 in the comments below. If it's not quite your vibe yet, let me know with a 0. I'm always looking to make these videos better for you. All right, let's get to it. Aging is a privilege, but it comes with a catch. Your body changes in ways you might not expect. What worked for you at 40 or 50, it doesn't always cut it now, and the scary part, most people don't realize the damage until it's already done. Today, I'm breaking down 5 habits you need to stop immediately if you're between 65 and 80. Trust me, these aren't just suggestions. They're your ticket to staying active, sharp, and independent for years to come. Mistake number 1, too much couch time, the silent energy thief. Let's start with mistake number 1, spending too much time glued to the couch or your favorite armchair. I know, after a long life of hard work, you've earned the right to kick back and relax, right? Maybe you're thinking, Dr. Carter, I take a walk every morning, so I'm good. But here's the harsh reality. Even if you're getting some exercise, sitting for hours on end is still a health hazard, especially after 60. Studies back this up. Excessive sitting slows your metabolism, weakens your muscles, stiffens your joints, and ups your risk of heart issues, poor circulation, and even falls. It's like letting your body rust away while you watch TV or scroll through your phone. My take's why this hits home. I've seen this firsthand with patients, and honestly, it's a trap I've caught myself falling into on lazy weekends. A few years back, I had a patient named George, a 72-year-old retired teacher. George was proud of his daily 20-minute walk, but he'd spend the rest of the day parked in his recliner, catching up on news or reading. Over time, he started complaining about creaky knees, a sore back, and just feeling off. His doctor, me, had to break it to him. It wasn't just age. Those long stretches of sitting were undoing his good efforts. We set a simple plan. Every 30 to 45 minutes, he'd get up, stretch, or walk around the house. Within weeks, he was moving better, feeling less stiff, and even had more pep in his step. It's not about running marathons. It's about keeping the engine running all day, expanding the point, the science, and stories. Why does this matter so much? Let's dig into it. When you sit too long, blood flow slows down. Think of it like a river getting clogged with debris. Your muscles don't get the oxygen they need, your joints stiffen up, and your brain even takes a hit. Research from the American Heart Association shows that prolonged sitting increases your risk of cardiovascular disease by up to 147%. That's not a typo. And it's not just your heart. Your legs and core weaken, making it harder to stand up or catch yourself if you trip. I remember chatting with a physical therapist friend who said, Emily, I can tell how long someone's been sitting just by how they move. That stuck with me. Have you ever stood up after a Netflix binge and felt like your knees were staging a protest? That's your body begging for action. Actionable tip, try this now. Here's a quick test. If you're sitting right now, stand up, go ahead. I'll wait. Roll your shoulders, stretch your legs, or take a few steps. Feel that little shift? That's your body saying thank you. If you sit for more than an hour at a time regularly, set a timer on your phone or watch for every 30 minutes. Get up, do a quick stretch, or pace around. It doesn't have to be fancy. Even shifting positions helps. Small moves like this add up, keeping your joints limber, your blood pumping, and your energy steady. Trust me, your body isn't designed to be a couch potato. It's built to move. Mistake number 2, skimping on protein, the muscle meltdown. Moving on to mistake number 2, not getting enough protein. You might be thinking, I eat 3 meals a day, I'm fine. But here's the kicker. As you age, your body doesn't use protein as efficiently as it did in your younger years. That means you actually need more of it to maintain muscle mass. Without enough, you're at risk of sarcopenia, a fancy word for muscle loss, and it's a bigger deal than you might think. Weak muscles mean less strength, worse balance, and a higher chance of falls or losing your independence. It sneaks up on you too. One day, carrying groceries feels like a workout, and you don't know why. Personal reflection. A lesson from Richard. This one's personal for me because I've watched it play out with people I care about. Take Richard, a 68-year-old patient of mine. He was a fit guy in his 50s, loved hiking, gardening, you name it. But by his late 60s, he noticed his arms looked thinner, his legs felt wobbly, and he just didn't have the same spark. He swore he was eating enough, but when we broke down his diet, it was mostly carbs and fats. Bread, pasta, a little cheese, protein, barely there. We upped his intake with lean meats, eggs, beans, and some Greek yogurt. Within a month, he was back to lifting his grandkids without a grunt. It's amazing how something so simple can turn the clock back. Deep dive, why protein matters more. Now, let's unpack this. After 60, your muscles naturally start to break down faster than they rebuild. It's just biology. Protein is the building block that fights that process. Studies from the National Institutes of Health say adults over 65 need at least 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily, more if you're active. So if you weigh 150 pounds, about 68 kilos, that's 68 to 82 grams of protein a day. Compare that to a typical diet, a slice of toast, a small salad, maybe a piece of chicken. You're lucky to hit half that. Low protein doesn't just weaken your muscles. It slows healing, saps energy, and even messes with your immune system. I've had patients tell me, I didn't realize food could make such a difference. It does. It's fuel for your fight against aging. Try this, a quick check. Want to test yourself? Stand up from a chair without using your hands. Go on, give it a shot. If it's tough or you wobble, your muscles might be crying for more protein. Start small. Add an egg to breakfast, a handful of nuts as a snack, or a scoop of beans to dinner. Pair it with some lat strength exercises, lifting a water bottle, or doing wall push-ups. You'll feel the difference in weeks. Don't let your muscles fade away. Feed them what they need to keep you strong and steady. Mistake number 3, ignoring sleep, the repair robber. Mistake number 3, treating sleep like an afterthought. I hear it all the time. Oh, I don't need as much sleep as I used to. That's a myth that's hurting more seniors than you'd believe. Your body still craves 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, not just to rest, but to repair muscles, sharpen your memory, and keep your heart and immune system humming. Skimp on sleep, and you're inviting fatigue, inflammation, and even brain fog. It's not just about feeling groggy, it's about staying healthy long term. A patient's story, Frank's wake-up call. Let me tell you about Frank, a 71-year-old who thought less sleep was normal. He'd stay up late watching TV, sip coffee at night, and wake up at 3 a.m. unable to drift back off. By day, he was a zombie, tired, forgetful, even grumpy. His blood pressure started creeping up, too. When we talked, I explained that sleep isn't optional. It's when your body hits the reset button. We cut the late night screen time, swapped evening coffee for herbal tea, and set a wind down routine. In a few weeks, he was sharper, happier, and his numbers looked better. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. My thoughts: sleep is your superpower. I can't stress this enough. Sleep is your secret weapon against aging. Research shows poor sleep raises your risk of heart disease by 48%, weakens immunity, and speeds up cognitive decline. I've had nights where I've cheated myself out of rest, working late, scrolling my phone, and the next day I'm a mess. Multiply that by years, and it's a recipe for trouble. After 65, your sleep patterns shift. It's harder to fall into deep restorative sleep. But bad habits like late caffeine or screen glare make it worse. I've started keeping my phone out of the bedroom, and it's a game changer. You should try it too. Test your sleep, a simple trick. Here's a quick check. When you wake up, do you feel refreshed or like you need a gallon of coffee to function? If it's the latter, your sleep's off track. Start with small fixes. No screens an hour before bed, a relaxing routine like reading or stretching, and a consistent bedtime. Your brain and body will thank you. Sleep isn't just downtime, it's when you rebuild for tomorrow. Mistake number 4, skipping strength and balance, the fall trap. Mistake number 4, thinking walking is enough and skipping strength and balance training. Walking's fantastic, it gets your heart going and keeps you moving, but it doesn't build muscle or shore up your balance. After 60, your strength and coordination naturally dip, and falls become a real threat. The CDC says falls are the top cause of injury for older adults, and most happen because of weak muscles and shaky balance, not just bad luck. Edward's story, a close call. Take Edward, a 74-year-old patient. He walked daily, proud of his routine, but one day he missed a step, lost his balance, and went down hard. No broken bones, but it rattled him. I told him walking alone wasn't cutting it. He needed to work those stabilizing muscles. We added simple moves, squats with a chair, standing on one leg, some resistance band exercises. A month later, he was steadier and less afraid. It's not about being a gym rat, it's about staying upright and safe. Why this matters, my perspective. I've always believed movement is medicine, but it's got to be the right kind. Walking won't stop muscle loss or train your balance. It's like expecting a bike ride to fix a flat tire. I started doing balance drills myself after a friend tripped and broke her wrist. Simple stuff like standing on one foot while brushing my teeth. It's fun, and it works. Studies show strength training cuts fall risk by 30% and boosts mobility. Plus, it feels good to know you're in control of your body. Don't let a fall steal your freedom. Build that foundation now. Try it. Balance check. Test your balance, stand near a counter, lift 1 foot an inch off the ground, and hold for 10 seconds. Wobbly, time to start. Try chair squats, leg lifts, or one-leg stands. 10 minutes a day is enough. Your muscles and balance are your safety net. Don't leave them to chance. Mistake number 5, ignoring hydration, the hidden health drain. Finally, mistake number 5. And this one's a shocker, not drinking enough water. You might say, I'm not thirsty, so I'm fine. But after 60, your thirst signals weaken. You can be dehydrated and not even know it until you're dizzy, achy, or confused. Dehydration isn't just about dry lips. It hits your joints, digestion, brain, and balance. It's a silent saboteur. Walter's Wake Up, a real example. Walter, 76, learned this the hard way. He'd sip coffee all morning, a little water with lunch, and call it a day. Then came the headaches, cramps, and dizzy spells. I explained that coffee dehydrates you. It's not a substitute for water. He started with a glass first thing in the morning and kept a bottle nearby to sip all day. In weeks, he was clearer-headed, less stiff, and felt 10 years younger. It's so simple, yet so overlooked. My take, water is life. I'll admit I've been guilty of this too, getting busy and forgetting to drink. But water's not optional. It's the oil that keeps your engine running. Research says even mild dehydration slows brain function by 20% and raises fall risk. I keep a jug on my desk now. It's a constant reminder. After 65, your body holds less water naturally, so you've got to be proactive. Don't wait for thirst. By then, you're already behind. Are you hydrated? Pinch the skin on your hand. Does it snap back fast? Good. If it lingers, drink up. Aim for 8 glasses a day, more if you're active. Sip throughout, not all at once. Your energy, joints, and mind will feel the lift. Hydration's an easy win. Don't miss it. Lessons and advice. So there you have it. 5 habits to ditch if you're 65 to 80. Too much sitting, low protein, poor sleep, no strength training, and skimping on water. These aren't just tips. They're your blueprint for a stronger, healthier you. My biggest lesson from 20 years as a doctor, small changes compound into massive wins. You don't need to overhaul your life, just tweak it. Get up more, eat a little protein at every meal, sleep like it's your job, move your muscles, and drink water like it's medicine, because it is. Why this matters to me. I've seen too many vibrant people lose their spark because they didn't act sooner. My own grandmother inspired me to become a doctor. She was fierce until little habits caught up with her. I wish I'd known then what I know now. You've got the power to rewrite your story. Start today. Which of these 5 hits home for you? Drop a comment with one thing you'll change. I read everyone and it fuels me to keep going. Keep the momentum. If this resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. Your support keeps this channel alive. Aging isn't about slowing down. It's about living fully. Take one small step today. Stand up, grab a glass of water, or plan a protein-packed meal. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. See you in the next video.